Among the worshippers of God, only the scholars fear him. The scholars are not those whom we are told about. The scholars of Azhar, I think all of this is a joke. Those who have received knowledge, of whom you are not just a figure on earth, glory be to God the Almighty. What kind of God is it that gives knowledge to a part of the bearded ones, whether they are rabbis, imams, or priests, while the others are just extras, and it is they who feed them? God will give, as we were discussing earlier, his knowledge to certain degrees, to whom he wants. But you are not a bystander, seek, and you will find. Stop. Our beloved Jesus, peace be upon him, said, seek, and you will find. He did not say, maybe you will find. If you do not find, it is because you are not actually seeking. It is that you have not sought the truth, you have pretended with yourself. That is your problem. You seek, you find, you seek God, you will find him. He is already there. I am closer to you than your jugular vein. Once again, scholars are not just those with beards. It is the one to whom God has granted knowledge, understanding. Period. No, you are not a mere extra in this world. I created the jinn and humans who give me thanks, who recognize me, who thank me, who worship me. You are part of this or not. Indeed, those who convey the writing of God and elevate the unifying act of grace and distribute a share of what we have provided, whether in secret or in public, hoping in return for a good that will never perish. Indeed, those who convey the writing of God, to which our beloved Jesus calls us, peace be upon him. This is what he asked of his apostles, of his supporters, of which we are, and you are certainly concerned. If you distribute the writing of God the Father, it is because you have received it. Otherwise you cannot distribute it. So why should it concern only the scholars? It is before you. It is written. So he speaks of the scholars, those who fear him the most, because they know who the Father is, who God is, the eternal of hosts. Therefore, naturally, you fear him more than those who have even forgotten him. So, he says, distribute. Therefore, if you distribute, it means you have received, regardless of the level of knowledge you have. We strictly don't care about that. You have only what God has given you. There is no need for some to pride themselves on the knowledge they have. Where does this knowledge come from? It comes from God, so know your place. Since this knowledge, whether small or great, comes from the same source, God the eternal, the all-knowing, therefore there is no reason to be proud. It is God who elevates whom he wills and lowers whom he wills. A knowledge of God is worth more than the heavens and the earth. Knowledge, because God has not been appreciated at his true value.